Victoria Pearson, but you can call me V. And if you've been watching my shorts, you will know that I've had a bit of a rough couple of weeks over this last week, especially when it comes to cars. I've got really bad luck with cars at the moment. First, my car broke down. It was very minor. It was very easy to fix. Then I had a minor accident. Again, no one got hurt. It was very easy to sort out, but it shook me up a little bit. And then I hired a car for a little while, and the goddamn alarm just kept going off constantly over and over again. Every 29 minutes, I was furious. And so it would be really, really easy for me to just do a whole vlog about how rubbish everything is right now and how I'm car cursed. But some really, really lovely things have happened over the last couple of weeks, and so I wanted to share them with you instead, because we can get so busy focusing on the things that go wrong that we don't even notice the things that are going great for us. And so today I wanted to share with you just a few little things that have made me really, really happy over the last couple of weeks. So, a few weeks ago, maybe a month or so, I haven't looked up how long ago it was, but I did a video a while ago on how to be a virtual assistant. And when I did that video, I said to you that basically you do not need anything except your phone to start your business off. And that's very much true. I have been using just my phone to run my business, to write novels on, all those sorts of things for years now. My laptop got damp damaged and it was just unsalvageable. And I thought, you know what? I've got Word on my phone, I've got CapCut on my phone, I've got access to my drives on my phone. I don't need a laptop. And I've been making do ever since. Now, there are a few areas where using a phone for that sort of thing can be a bit of a nightmare, actually. But I found workarounds. We worked our way through it. It's not ideal, but it worked. Anyway, when I went up to see my friends in Bury, I told you about it a little while ago. I didn't do a long video about it because I was just far too busy nattering while I was there. But I filmed a little bit of the market. It was a great market, actually. Some really punny names in there. I really enjoyed that. But while I was there, I was with two friends who are also writers, and we were talking about our process and things like that. And I mentioned that I don't have a laptop, that I do everything on my phone. Horrified looks from everyone in the room. But people were quite surprised that I have been writing all of my novels on my phone. And maybe they're a bit more forgiving of my formatting now, I'm not sure. But yeah, my friends were quite surprised to hear that. Without letting me know about it, they went and set up a GoFundMe to try and get me some money for a laptop, which was just the kindest thing. They told me about it after it had been live for a little while. I've shared it on my Twitter and my Blue Sky. If it is still open when this video goes out, I will put it in the description as well, but we're thinking about closing it soon because we've raised about £600, and that should be plenty of enough to get me a laptop and a chair so that I can sit at my desk and work. And maybe that might help these ongoing issues with my shoulder, because I'm sure that working, socialising and playing on my phone is probably not helping my shoulder at all. It needs a little break from being hunched over doing the things. And so I'm hoping that once I've got a laptop, it's going to be so much easier to work, and also it should help to improve this injury. I had thought that my shoulder injury was better until I had my minor car accident. When the seatbelt tightened, it sort of messed my shoulder up again. I've still got some movement in it, but I'm going to give it another few weeks before I go back to pole. I'm starting to think that I'm just not destined to do pole. So my lovely friends organised this GoFundMe. Miranda was in charge of it. Wombat has helped with it. So many people have donated that I don't even know. People that I don't even know have donated to it, and that is just the sweetest thing. Thank you all so much from the very bottom of my heart. It is going to be so much easier to live my life once I have got a laptop. Another lovely thing that happened to me, and this one was just so surprising to me. Okay, so one of my friends on Twitter, Katie, runs a business, which I'm going to tell you more about in a moment. But one of the aspects of the business that she does is that she makes jewellery. And she had shared some pictures of jewellery that she had been making that was for sale. I quote tweeted one of those pictures with "somebody buy me this," heart eyes emoji, and somebody did. Somebody anonymously bought these pieces for me. They're absolutely stunning. I'm going to show you in a second. But I still don't know who that person was. I've got absolutely no clue. I mean, I thought I had guessed, but now I'm not too sure. And I just want to say to that person, thank you so much. It is so nice to have jewellery that I haven't made myself. It is so nice to have something like sort of like handmade, really quality, really, really nice. And I'm just so touched that somebody would do that for me. I'm now nervous to do that about anything else in case people feel obligated to buy me things, because I really didn't expect anybody to. I was kind of just trying to promote Katie's business for her by sharing this gorgeous thing. I did not expect anybody to buy them for me. But I'm going to show them to you now. They arrived yesterday. Now, these are I can't remember what she called it, but it means they were beaten by hammers, by hand. She made these by mashing them about with a hammer, and I absolutely love that. They're really, really tactile. I don't know if you can see all of the little details in it, but the inside especially has got these markings that just make you want to stroke it constantly. I love that. This one is my favourite. They came in a pair, but they're not quite the same. This one has a pattern on it. And I really should have asked Katie how she did that. In my head, that has been done with like an axe or something, which is possible, to be honest, because like I say, these were made by being hammered in the traditional way with hand tools. It fits like it was made for me, even though Katie had no idea who she was making it for, which I absolutely love. Now, the only trouble with them is that I generally bop around in leggings and a hoodie. They don't really go with it. So I put a dress on today with those sorts of colours, and I don't know if wearing both at once might be a bit too much. It's sort of speaking to my inner warrior princess, sort of post-apocalyptic Boudica vibes. Love that. I'm not actually sure that I can pull off two at once, especially because my wedding ring is platinum and I just think it clashes a little bit. So I think I will wear it on the other hand and wear one at a time. And yeah, I think that actually does go with this dress better than I thought it would. But I have another dress that I think might go with it a bit better. So I'm going to go try that. Okay, so I actually feel like this dress goes with it much, much better than I thought it was going to, actually. I feel like if I had like a long white floaty maxi dress, that would work a lot better with the two of them. But I don't have that because I have 4 kids and a dog, so I don't really do white clothes. I love the look of them. I can't pull them off. But yeah, I think this is the outfit that is going to be with it. I wonder if I can show you the full outfit a bit better. I put you in here so that you can see the full outfit a bit better. I think this dress works much, much better than the brown one. Even though before when I was trying it on, I thought the brown would go better with the earthy tones. I actually think the contrast between the green and the copper looks really, really nice here. I'm really, really pleased with that. Like I say, I do feel like the woman I want to be wanted these more than the woman I actually am. But maybe this will give me an excuse to sort of wear a dress a bit more often. Maybe I might even buy myself a white maxi dress. Who knows? But they are so, so pretty. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about them. So as I said, I got these from Katie on Twitter. And you can find her jewellery making on the Trash Cult on Twitter and on Instagram as well. She did ask me to let you guys know if I was doing a video about it that she's calmed down on the jewellery making at the moment because she's focusing a lot on her armouring side of her business. But she will still take commissions. So if you go on there and you're not seeing anything new, that doesn't mean that you can't message her and ask her for something. She does take commissions, and now is a good time to ask for commissions from her because she's just building up. And actually, Katie's business story I find ever so inspiring. I think you guys will as well, because I have been following Katie on Twitter for years and years and years. And when I first started following her, she was working in healthcare for the National Health Service, and she was utterly miserable doing it. She did a great job. She was really, really good at everything that she did. And obviously it's a very socially useful job, so she probably felt quite guilty about leaving it. But in the end, she decided that she had to chase her happiness. And so what she did, and this is amazing, she bought herself some tools, watched a load of YouTube videos, and started teaching herself metalwork, armouring, all that sort of stuff. Now she is working with an armourer and is training to be a medieval armourist, which is kind of her dream job. So well done her. Financially struggling a little bit, so I do encourage you to go to the Trash Cult, get yourself your jewellery. Or if you are in need of a sword or a helmet or gauntlets or whatever, I'm not going to question why. Go into Twitter, go to Katie Armours, and she takes commissions there as well. I believe that Katie has a Patreon, And on that Patreon, she goes through the whole process of how she makes all of the things that she does, and the backstory of each of the different pieces, how she got into it, all that sort of thing. She's also on Ko-fi as well, so that you can find her on there. I'll put the address there as well, because I didn't look it up before I started filming. But yeah, so you can follow her on Patreon. You can commission and donate through Ko-fi. You can commission her through Instagram on the Trash Cult and Twitter. The Trash Cult on Instagram and Twitter. Or you can go to Katie Armours and see her making some really cool swords and shields and helmets and stuff like that. It absolutely amazes me that she has just taught herself all of this. She found something that makes her happy and she chased it down, and now her life is revolving around this thing that makes her really, really happy. And if there isn't a lesson in there for all of us, I don't know what is. So yeah, those were some lovely things that happened to me this week. Again, thank you both to Katie for taking the time to make these, and to my mystery benefactor who bought them for me. I absolutely love them. I think they're so, so beautiful. I'm going to have to end up commissioning more from the Trash Cult as well, I think. And as well, thank you to everybody that donated to the GoFundMe for my laptop fund. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to get a really decent sort of laptop for that money, and it's going to make my life so, so much easier. So thank you very much as well. Join me next Monday for my next vlog. I'm not entirely sure what I'm talking about, but you're used to that with me by now. I will, however, be here every single morning in your shorts, taking a great big deep breath, letting you know what I'm grateful for today. Sometimes I'm letting you know what's challenging me. Sometimes I'm getting a bit cross, especially if I'm by the side of the road at the time. But regardless, I will be here. And I will also be here on a Witchy Wednesday doing an intuitive card reading for you as well. Until then, you have yourself a magical week.